President Bola Ahmed Tinubu retires all service chiefs, advisors, Comptroller General of Customs appoints new ones. The negotiation table between the government and the workers in Nigeria has returned. Families of slain police officers receive 23 million naira IGP Group life insurance in Zamfara State. On business news, Dangote and Bill Gates are visiting the Republic of Niger and Nigeria. On international scene, lack of electricity has thrown South Africans into deep water. On sport update, ex-Champions League star bags 18 months jail term. Hello and welcome to Standard Voice Television Newsroom. I'm Gulsum Muhammad. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the immediate retirement of all service chiefs and Inspector General of Police advisors, Comptroller General of Customs from service, as well as their replacement with immediate effect. The newly appointed officers are Malam Nuhu Ribadu, National Security Advisor, Major General C.G. Musa, Chief of Defense Staff, Major General T.A. Lagbaja, Chief of Army Staff, and Rear Admiral E.A. Ogala, Chief of Naval Staff. Others are Air Vice Marshal H.B. Abubakar, Chief of Air Staff, DIG Kayode Egbetokun, Acting Inspector General of Police, and Major General Epa Odiande, Chief of Defense Intelligence. For more on the story, Fatima Ibrahim reports.
The President has also approved the appointment of Colonel Adebisi Onasanya, Brigade of Guards Commander, and Lieutenant Colonel Moshood Abiodun Yusuf, 7 Guards Battalion, Asokoro, Abuja, and Lieutenant Colonel Awalu Baba Inua, 177 Guards Battalion, Kefi, Nasarawa State. The rest are Lieutenant Colonel Muhammad J. Abdul Karim, 102 Guards Battalion, Suleja, Niger State, and Lieutenant Colonel Olumide A. Akimbe Sote, 176 Guards Battalion, Gogoleda, Abuja. Similarly, the President has also approved the appointment of other military officers in the presidential villa. They include Major Isa Farouk Audu, Commanding Officer, State House Artillery, and Captain Kazim Olalekan Somonu, Second in Command, State House Artillery, and Major Kamaru Koyejo Hamzat, Commanding Officer, State House Military Intelligence, and Major T.S. Adiola, Commanding Officer, State House Armament, and Lieutenant A. Aminu, Second in Command, State House Armament. Also approved were the appointment of 2 additional special advisors and 2 senior assistants, Hadiza Bala Usman, Special Advisor, Policy Coordination, and Hannatu Musa Musawa, Special Advisor, Culture and Entertainment, Economy, and Senator Abdullahi Abubakar Gumel, Senior Special Assistant, National Assembly Matters, Senate, and Honorable Barrister Olarewaju Kunle Ibrahim, Senior Special Assistant, National Assembly Matters, House of Representatives, while Adeni Bashir Adewole was appointed as the Acting Controller General of Customs. That's the report. Fatima Ibrahim reporting for SVTV News.
The President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on Thursday will join other countries in the world in Paris, France, to sign the new international financial agreement. The President's Chief of Staff for Special Operations and Media, Dele Alake, made this known in a statement on Monday. Matters have returned to the discussion table about the measures to reduce the pain of removal of fuel subsidies between the government and the labor unions in Nigeria. Representatives of the government and major labor organizations in the country are continuing to discuss on Monday in the Presidential Palace of Nigeria about measures to reduce the suffering of the poor people of the country due to the negative effects of the removal of subsidies. A litre of petrol in Nigeria now costs more than 500 naira, as opposed to less than 200 naira it was sold in the past. The incident caused an increase in the cost of goods and services across Nigeria. In a related development, the National Industrial Court on Monday declared that the order barring the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress from embarking on their planned strike subsists. The court, as a result, ordered the parties to maintain the status quo and adjourned the matter until July 20th for a hearing. Recall that on June 7th, the NLC and TUC had planned to embark on a nationwide strike in protest of the fuel subsidy removal. The Commissioner of Police, Zamfara State Police Command, CP Muhammad Bunu, called on the beneficiaries of the Group Life Insurance, IGP Family Welfare Insurance scheme to take good care of their orphans. In a statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer, ASP Yazid Abubakar said the CP made the call during the distribution of over 23 million naira to 21 next of kins of the police officers who died in active service. CP Bonu, who represented the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, presented the checks to the beneficiaries at the command headquarters Gusau, saying that the gesture was part of the IGP's determination to ensure welfare of the police officers and their family to boost their morale, those alive and the slain ones. Mr. Abdurrahman Ahmed, who spoke on behalf of the beneficiaries, thanked the Inspector General of Police and the command for the support, assuring that the money given to them will be spent wisely. Similarly, CP Jigawa State presents checks worth 43 million naira to families of slain officers in the state. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has raised the alarm over the nationwide proliferation of unapproved herbal products, which it describes as dangerous. The NAFDAC Director General, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, told newsmen in Abuja on Monday that most of the herbal medicines were in the form of snuff and oral liquids, which she said were mainly sold by street hawkers. She also noted that the enforcement team of the agency was commencing a nationwide clampdown on the manufacturers and traders who sold such uncertified products. Suspected gunmen have kidnapped the Oba of Idofin, Shedrack Durojaye Obibeni, and his wife in Yaba East local government area of Kogi State. According to a report, they were kidnapped along Makutu Idofin Road in Kogi State at about 5 p.m. on Monday. Confirming the incident, Mr. Abdurazak Ashiru, Yaba East local government council chairman, described it as very shocking and sad. Ashiru said that he was still in shock over the incident, which had not happened in the area for almost 2 years now. Airtel Nigeria has launched a high-speed internet communication system, popularly known as 5G. The move brings the number of companies using the technology to 3, which promises to deliver fast internet communications and revolutionize services in some sectors of the economy, including health and agriculture, among others. Newsmen reported that MTN Nigeria was the first to launch the internet communication system, followed by Mafab. The head of Airtel Nigeria's commercial department, Femi Oshinlaja, said that 5G network services will be provided in major cities including Abuja, Lagos, Ogun and Rivers State, adding that later the services will be expanded to other parts of the country. Now on business update. The President of the Republic of Niger, Mohamed Bazoum, met with the President of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the world's richest man, Bill Gates, and the President of the Dangote Group of Companies, Aliko Dangote, on Monday in Niamey. Mr. Gates and his African counterpart, Dangote, visited the Republic of Niger and Nigeria to meet with the leaders of the countries and partners regarding the challenges of healthcare and national development. Reports in Nigeria said that the two rich people met with the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in Abuja after leaving Niamey on Monday. The report cited a statement issued by the Bill Gates Foundation on Monday that the visit is part of the world's richest man's commitment to work closely with nations and leaders to support innovation that can help accelerate progress and development across Africa. Now on international news.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Most of the water that is produced in the regions of South Africa depends on the use of electricity that ships the water to major cities in the country such as Johannesburg and Pretoria. Peace and tranquility in the areas surrounding the city of Pretoria in South Africa has failed after they are faced with the intense sound of the drilling of pump wells. The issue does not mean that the country considers it forbidden to search for its own mineral resources, but it is an issue related to the search for more water resources. Private water supply facilities, such as the one being dug in the Casfontaine area, are increasing in the wealthiest areas adjacent to the commercial city of the country, where tap water continues to fail. Now in sport update. Spartak Moscow attacker Quincy Promes has been sentenced to 18 months imprisonment after stabbing his cousin in the knee. He bagged the jail term after he was found guilty of assault by a Dutch court. The 31-year-old was involved in an altercation in 2020 during which he stabbed his cousin in the knee. He was never charged with attempted murder or manslaughter. Prosecutors in the Netherlands believe there is sufficient evidence against Promes to warrant a jail sentence, despite the fact that he has consistently denied the allegations. And that's all we have a news update for today. But before we go, a recap of the major headlines. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu retires all service chiefs, advisors, Comptroller General of Customs appoints new ones. The negotiation table between the government and the workers in Nigeria has returned. Families of slain police officers receive 23 million naira IGP Group life insurance in Zamfara State. On business news, Dangote and Bill Gates are visiting the Republic of Niger and Nigeria. On international scene, lack of electricity has thrown South Africans into deep water. On sport update, ex-Champions League star bags 18 months jail term. Thanks for watching. That's the news. I'm Muhammad. You have a blessed day.